Hi Virgo, this is Marishi on my channel Triloka. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which is coming up this week. In the first card, we have got the 2 of Pentacles, the Strength card in reverse, we've got the 3 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the last card is the 9 of Wands. Behind the deck is the 8 of Cups. When I broke the deck, I can see the 2 of Swords. Some of you are making a decision because it seems like you're disappointed with whatever is happening. You're disappointed. This card flew out, okay, even before I started shuffling. 4 of Wands, and it flew out, not upright, not reverse. So I'm just keeping it aside, okay. It's all about trying to keep something together. You have been juggling for too long, okay. It is slipping out of your hand, it is collapsing, but yet it is up to you how hard you try. The harder you try, you might be able to save it, but if you stop trying, it will go into reverse. So it's up to you, it seems like. But it seems like you're very disappointed. And you are in the verge of making a decision with the 2 of Swords. You're already making a decision, actually. That might be walking away from something which has been keeping you stuck for too long. Okay? It kept you trapped within this, mentally. Okay, just one sec. With the High Priestess and the 8 of Swords, it's almost like you didn't want to listen to your intuition or your inner voice regards to what needs to be done. It was clear with the High Priestess and the Moon card in reverse. You know what you needed to do, but you never listened to yourself. You know there is nothing going to happen within, you're not going to get anything out of it. It's almost like a dead end with the 6 of Pentacles. No energy is being exchanged. Nobody is willing to initiate as well. And it's very clear for you. With the High Priestess and the Moon card in reverse, there is no veil in front of your eyes. You can hear your intuition telling you, it's not worth it. But yet, you were trying to just hang in there, okay? Yes, when I just looked behind this card, you were just trying to hang in there, thinking, just what I showed you with this 4 of Wands, trying to, fill the cup again, which is already drained out with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. This cup seems to be empty, and you were hanging in there. When will this cup fill up and be offered back? When can you share this cup again with this other person? You were waiting for this to happen. It's almost like a miracle. Because your situation right now is like the 5 of Pentacles, pretty much stranded, pretty much cold. Yeah, it's almost like you have been stranded. You're on your own. What you wish for, or what you expected, was this Ace of Cups to happen someday, okay, and you waited for too long. But now there is a decision being made. You're disappointed because this cup is empty, okay, and you are walking away. You're losing faith within the situation now. That is why you are ready to make that decision. You're losing faith that nothing is going to come out of this, because with the 8 of Wands, there is no moving forward. With the Prince of Swords, you have been fighting this for too long, hoping something will. No wonder this card flew out like this. You have been juggling this, this optimistic feel about the reading. That someday it will work out. Someday I will fix it. We will be back together someday. But it never happened. You don't like being in this Five of Pentacles situation. You were defensive about it. You were fighting. You were fighting to make it work. It's almost like fighting your own intuition that is telling you move on. There is nothing coming out of this. But yet, all what you were looking at is a Seven of Cups. It is out of reach. It's up in the clouds. But yet, what did I say? Optimism. You're very optimistic because you're not accepting your current situation. You want something. And you're waiting. You were waiting at least. Okay? You wanted to be back together with this person who has stranded you. Some of you might be dealing with someone who is very much self-centered, very much immature. Probably an air sign person. I'm not saying air sign people are like that, but this card in reverse is someone, King of Swords in reverse is someone who is very self-centered, very selfish, egoistical, who will go to any extent to make things happen their way. Okay? The way they think is negative. They might have moved on. They might have moved on. That may be the reason why your world is upside down. You are unhappy. Okay? But still you were trying to make it work. Although it was so much conflict. You know, you might have been fighting with each other, but yet your intention was to make it work somehow. How much ever bad the situation is, how much ever, they mistreated you, you were still willing to make it work. But yet, your hopes and wishes never worked out. Okay? How much ever you tried, it never worked out. Okay? And now you're done waiting. You're almost done waiting. You realize there is, you have nothing much to offer. When there is nothing much to offer, there is nothing much which is coming through. The cup has drained out. I would say you're done waiting. You're done waiting. Okay? You wanted to fix the situation. You don't want to sit and sulk over the what has been spilt, what has happened in the past. You wanted to fix it, like just what I was saying earlier. Okay? But you realize it was all in the past. Okay? There is nothing much left now. What you had, the belief you had you could make it work again was because on the basis of what you had in the past with this person. But now you know things has changed. People change. The feelings change. You're very unhappy because things did not work your way. You couldn't nurture it. Now you're taking charge of your situation. Did we see the... Yes. Moving on. Who am I speaking to? The Virgo. Virgo, you're taking charge of your situation. You're coming through in your own element. Okay, with the Prince of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I want to say you have tried. You have tried offering this person, okay? You wanted to save the situation, so you tried offering. But this person is not on the same page as you anymore. There is a realization that, it cannot be worked out in the future. Because the stability which, you were perfect partners before, with the King and Queen of Pentacles coming together. Along with this Prince of Cups. You tried offering them, but you understand they are not on the same page, or they are they're not in the same page as you. Okay, the stability and security which they offered you previously, before, in the past, okay, that is not going to come through in the future. Okay, this person is very determined about their future, but then the King of Pentacles in reverse, how much ever you try to offer this cup or make it work, that is not coming through. Okay, I would say the person whom you're dealing with, there is a very negative energy about this person. I might be speaking directly to the Virgo or the cross-watcher. Plays in accordingly. Okay, it can be he or she, but this person is very negative. Because they come like the Emperor, King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Both these cards in reverse, okay, with the Emperor. This is a person who gets away with whatever they think they can get away with. Okay, they will do anything, will go to any extent to get what they want. There is an arrogance about this person. With these two cards combined together with the King of Wands in reverse and the Emperor, they're just arrogant about the power they have over the situations. Any bullshit they can get away with. They're very much kind of annoying energy is coming through with this person. Even when I think I showed you the King of Swords earlier. Did I show you the King of Swords? We have the Queen of Swords. Anyways, very negative energy. It's not just the energy, it's the way they process things. It's the way they think things through. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign person. Queen of Swords in reverse. The mentality is very negative right now. Or the way they dealt with things, they thought it's okay. They will get what they want. It's almost like their say is the last, is the verdict. Okay, that's how it is. So you are making the decision, okay, to walk away because you're disappointed. You have tried your best, okay, making the decision to walk away. Why? It's because I'll come back to that later because I saw another card as well. Temperance. The reason for you to make this decision is because you want to bring some kind of a balance within your situation, within your life, which is almost upside down because of the other person whom you're dealing with. You want to heal your heart, which is almost bleeding out here. Okay, you have been hurt so bad. When you're making the decision to walk away because of your disappointments, it is because you want to heal yourself. You want to change things around for your own sake, even if it means being done with something which is not working. Okay, this Titanic has already drowned. There is no point, getting on the ship because it's going to drown you. It's almost like you feel your energy is coming through as this is what you want now, being done with it. That is why we have this card of Eight of Cups. Sorry, I can't think when my ears are hurting. Yes, there is an energy about this is what you really want. You want to have some kind of an opportunity. Okay? Again in your life. Okay? Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Even if it means you're starting over, going back to your single phase. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is all about, being abundant by yourself. Even if it means, leaving behind something which is not working out with this Ten of Pentacles. There is no security, stability anymore in this family portrait because this card is in reverse. Okay, There is no way. So you are okay with, changing your fate around, even if it means, walking solo. This is all about a relationship, a foundation which has collapsed. Okay, I'm telling you, a family. This is a house card, okay? A relationship card. And these together, Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant together, this card in reverse, it is like something which doesn't give you the stability which you thought it had. Okay, it has already collapsed. There is no security. Okay, this Hierophant has already collapsed, and it's very clear for you what is happening within this relationship or whatever the situation is. It is very clear for you how things are in reality. You might have had good times in the past, but it's frozen in the past with the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, things has come to an abrupt end. With the Prince of Swords in reverse, things has come to a complete end. Seven of Wands, another 7. It's almost like it is fated to be. With 2 sevens together, it is destined to be. Okay, this is like, someone who is very adamant. But it's almost like the energy which came through was like, this is meant to be somehow. I know it's negative, but this is how it is. Coming back to the 5 cards. Do I have to go? What is the time? I need to start making shorter readings rather. The energy with the 9 of Wands, the last card, it's almost like you were anxious. Like, what will happen out of this? There is this anxiety, like, what will come out of it? What will come out of it? I want to say there is an influence of other people in your whole situation. Okay, you were juggling it for too long, like, not trying to drop the balls yet. There are so many people who's involved with this 3 of Cups. It could be family, it could be relation, siblings or whatever. Okay, so many people had a say in this, and you are on rocky, slippery rocks up here. Okay, it's like you are under pressure somehow to keep it in sync. So many people have their opinions, and you literally like, what next? What next? Okay, but there is this energy about the reason for you to keep this together was even because of your pride, which has been affected. Okay, because you didn't want to let go with this 4 of Pentacles here. You didn't want to let go, but now you are under, when things are not working out, your pride has been affected as well. And I see you looking back. How could they do that to me? Yeah? I put in so much. I gave them so much. How could they just do that to me? I tried my level best to keep this going, keep this working. But yet, probably third party as well. Okay, so this person is very much like, now things are slipping out of their hands, which they were trying to, juggle around with. Now things are just slipping away. Now you cannot hold on to it. And this person is just looking back into what has been happening. That is the reason why they are making the decision to just be done with it. Okay, because they realize there are so many people who are involved. Okay, and it's also, there is an energy about, how could they do that to me? How could they let me be? Okay, for a third party as well. It's for multiple people I'm reading, so a couple of messages is coming through, okay, which might contradict with the other person, but take it as how it comes through for you. Someone is really pumped up. Like, how on earth could you do that to me? Why would you do that to me when I tried my level best? I give you everything. Okay, I tried to keep this house going, but still, you had things going. Okay, so this person is looking back into this Three of Cups energy, which is, which is the center of the reading and which is strong. I just want to put something else also. It's almost like the other person who were dealing with you was comparing the status. Okay, with this Four of, no wonder this card wanted to just jump out. Someone was comparing what you had and what others had. I want that, I want that, I want that, because my friends have it. I also want that. But you were trying your best, whatever you could offer in this relationship, but they were not happy. And there is this comparison study which is going on. Okay, someone was more into what others had and what they didn't. It's like the pride. Why this pride was sticking out for me was like, in front of others, your pride is like, look, I know this is silly, okay, but this is what's coming through. Some of you is comparing your life with others, and then they're like, they have all this. It's like the Indian soap operas, like, yeah, the women who are in bitch mode, like, she has that diamond necklace, I only have a gold necklace, all that crap. That kind of a comparison, which might be the basic reason for things to collapse. Because this is all about coins too. Okay, Four of Pentacles is all about coins, not having enough actually. Not having enough. I'm just pointing to the cards because that's how I'm seeing it. Okay, someone is very much not happy with what they have, and someone tried their best to juggle around with the coins to make them happy, but someone is all about looking into what others are having. Okay, I'm getting annoyed. Okay, but just leave it at around 23 minutes. Just give me 2 more minutes. Two of Swords, so making the decision regards to keeping it together. Okay, so someone deciding to move on because they feel very much betrayed, they feel very much hurt, they're exhausted, they're depleted, okay, and they want to just be done with it, okay, and bring some kind of a balance. Okay, them walking away is kind of like making it a final to all this crappy situation you have been juggling. Because it was never going to heal. With the Ten of Swords and the Sun card in reverse, it was never going to get better. Even if you try to juggle, it is never going to, because the damage has already been happened. With the Tower card in reverse, ship blew up. It's out of proportion. You cannot fix the tower again. You cannot fix that for this, what you had again, because it's already collapsed. You tried your best. You did everything you could. Someone, the way they were thinking, okay, was very manipulative. Just along with the Ace of Swords, the way they're thinking was, there is a nastiness about this person whom you're dealing with. The determination to go to any extent to get what they want. That's the way they think. Ace of Swords is all about their thinking. Okay, and Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who will go to any extent. Way too extreme in the way they make things happen how they want it to happen. Okay, Fool card in reverse and Two of Cups. The way I see this is like they pull the brake within this relationship. It's almost like a calculated approach with this Fool card in reverse. Someone making a very calculated approach regards to being done with a union, being done with a relationship. Okay, someone's thoughts were I'm telling you, the way the other person was thinking, even with the Queen of Swords up here in reverse, very negative energy is coming through. It's like a slow moving energy with the Judgment card. It's almost like there is a judgment which is coming up. Very slow moving, but okay, with this Fool card and a calculated approach be done with a union. Okay, and with the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving energy. Okay, slowest moving knight in this deck, but it will happen. The judgment is going to be called out. Okay, it's almost like the verdict is going to be made soon enough, and the verdict will be like there is no transition. Okay, there is no moving, like, you know, it's going to get better or anything, like slowly but yet surely it is going to get better. No, I'm not going to say all that. Here Death card in reverse is like, it's like 6 feet under the ground. You literally have to dig out the skeletons. If you you cannot pump oxygen into a corpse, okay, into a skeleton. You're not going to revive. No. And you know, with the Hermit card up here, you have assessed, again a Virgo card, you have assessed this situation as it is, and you know there is no moving forward from here. Okay, it's completely dead for you. Someone has made the decision. Someone is okay, this is going to the courthouse as well. Someone is like, they have tried their best, they have come a long way actually, and now it's like, you know, there might be some kind of a justice even with the Judgment card. Some of you might be dealing with a splitting ways, because walking away, splitting ways, the courthouse, approaching the courthouse, the judiciary. My ears is hurt, aching like anything. That's why I'm just stumbling with the words. Okay. It's always like you are starting over again after some kind of a judgment is made. Okay, this is like someone approaching the court system, the judiciary system, to sign the papers probably. And I want to say your energy right now is like pretty much stressed out. You're thinking about it, you made your decision, you know what's coming up, but it's still you're anxious, you're losing your sleep over this. Yeah, some of you can't sleep. It's almost like you cannot fight it anymore because it's a shallow fight. You have thought it through, and you know, there is not much of a hope. You lost faith within the situation because it's like a one-side fight. The other person is not in the picture anymore. You lost faith in the situation. You know it is not, there is no, I'm stopping here because it's repeating. Okay, Six of Wands in reverse is like, you know, how much ever you fight, you know what is going to be the outcome. It's not going to be, you cannot save the situation anymore. You're not going to get a chance. Okay, just put the card, okay. You're not going to get a fair chance within the situation anymore. It's not worth it. That's why you're willing to just walk away now. Sad reading, but let me know if any of this resonates with you in the comments. I will be reading them. Until next week, bye bye.